straight.
No, you mustn't.
Maybe you tell me a bit more about you, and then maybe I can give you back your shiny rock on a string.
No, I can't. Fine, keep it. I will return for it another...
Aw, you're no fun. That emerald looked like the real thing. Maybe I should call one of the higher-ups about it.
Oh. Okay, which one should we call?
Probably the lady.
There are two ladies.
Oh, I mean Ash.
I'm forwarding you to Mrs. Ash now. Please hold.
Lil, I've heard something about a necklace.
Hello to you, too. Yes, the cloaked woman is rocking some serious neckwear. Silver chain, big green rock.
That is the same necklace that the princess wears. Maybe the princess gave it to her as proof so that she could enter safely and relay a message to me. Let her in immediately and tell Travis he's fired.
Why?
Oh, I tell him that every night. It's our little game.
I'm still on the call, you know.
Oh, well there we go. Our mission has been solved.
I don't know why, but something tells me I should let you enter. Maybe it's the necklace, maybe it's the nothing else you've told me about yourself, but I gotta follow my gut on this one.
Thank you. The choice you made here today will not go unrewarded.
Tacos.
What?
I like
Make
tacos.
my reward tacos.
Okay, sure.
Hooray!
Was that the princess herself?
I'm pretty sure it is.
There may be tacos in your future. Let's have tacos. Hi again.
All right, there. It is done. 62,451. I've counted every single grain of rice in this bag. I also counted 14 bugs, 27 bottle caps, and one mouse skull. And you said I couldn't do it.
No, I didn't.
Oh. Well, I did it anyway. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. You were just about to invite me into the sprawl.
I'm sorry, but it's almost sunrise, which means my shift is done. You'll have to wait until the next guard comes on duty.
It's almost sunrise? Oh, holy hell, I can't believe I spent another night wasted counting grains of rice! I'll come back tomorrow night.
Why not just wait until the daytime guard comes?
Because I can't.
Why not?
Because I said I can't. I blister in the sun.
I bet you do.
So long, child. Until the next time when you are unfortunate enough to have to work the night shift.
So long, obvious vampire dude.
Woo!
Aside from the princess and the tree, did you let anyone else in?
I don't think so. Hey! Cloak Lady's here.
It's you. What
tried
are you
coming back for
doing
the
here?
necklace.
Are you here to give me tacos?
No, I've come to reveal my true identity to you.
So, no tacos?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Desdemona.
It is the princess.
Princess Desdemona? Nah, I knew it all along.
Well, where's the guy we sent after you?
No, you didn't.
Why split hairs?
I'll be taking my necklace back now.
Okay.
Absolutely. But what about the kidnappers?
There were no kidnappers. I disguised myself and ran away. I'm sorry for all the commotion I've caused. I had to get away to say goodbye to someone important to me before my wedding.
I don't understand.
I think you might have killed 2 goblins.
I'm being forced to marry one of the suitors from these 2 rival kingdoms.
Oh,
Yeah, that's old news. What I don't understand is why you, a princess, are here talking to me about it. Shouldn't there be more official people that could play therapist?
Like Stryker? Ash? Oh god. Oh, not Malcolm. I know my father had faith in them. When I'm gone, your advisors will help maintain the balance, blah, blah, blah. They want me out of the way so they can control my father's kingdom. They've never been good at listening to what I want, or how I want to rule this land. Nobody listens to me.
Sing it, sister.
And now I'm being forced to choose between allying the Sprawl with the kingdom of Petrard or the Marvog Empire.
You mean Phineas the Pompous Prince or Kargan the Praetor Tear?
And it doesn't even matter if I love them or not. At the end of the day, it's strictly politics. Lucky me.
This is the first time in the game I've been okay being 12.
I just want to make the right choice. Tell me, Lil, what do you think of Prince Phineas?
I have doubts.
Yeah.
He might look like a prince out of a storybook, but he's not a good dude.
And what about Praetor Kargan?
I have doubts about her too. She was aggressive towards you. You need to choose her warrior.
Look, I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't already planning my Halloween costume based on her look. But it sounds like she's got a lot of blood on her hands. I know their ways are different than ours, but come on.
So if you were me, and you had the future well-being of the...
I don't know.
I mean, Phineas will probably lead her to a life of misery. He'd cheat on her the whole time. And he's broke. But
Yeah,
the Marvog, she seems to
guy-
be working for her people, but there's a lot more blood involved.
I feel like she would probably kill the princess by accident.
Probably. Which one?
Definitely not Phineas.
Oh, let's choose the not Phineas then.
Thank you for your honesty. I know my advisors have jerked you around, but I also know you don't always do what they say, and I like that. You remind me of, well, me.
And you remind me of me too. If I was rich and beautiful and influential.
Oh, you are influential. You've changed the course of fate more than you know.
Don't forget beautiful. I am also beautiful.
The sun's coming up. I must go. I shall put my own heart aside and do what's best.
Mary Barry! He's willing to risk his life for you.
Yeah.
Although clearly a vampire, Count Heinrich Vampire was also a registered chiropractor with a private practice on the outskirts of the rapidly gentrifying Little Ogre Town neighborhood. Being compelled to count every grain of rice you gave him made him lose a whole night's worth of business. These missed appointments led to a massive number of negative reviews for his business, which caught attention of the local school leader of the Besner Business Bureau. Next night, she led an angry mob brandishing pitchforks and torches to his branch's door. Why?
Oh.
Maybe it was the light of the torches reflecting in their eyes, but it took one look for Mira and the Count to fall in love. Or was the fact that he's a powerful vampire one of those things? The Count swooped in and lifted her out of the angry mob. He bit her at least 3 times and made her drink his own blood to facilitate her vampiric transformation. You didn't even talk to her first! She left her gig at the Better Business Bureau and the Count welcomed his soon-to-be bride into his castle. Although now dealing with that pesky Van Helsing fellow who kept trying to kill him. He also had a wedding to plan. The afflicted man was safe for the transformative rays of the full moon. Even he have transformed, the thick iron bars would protect everyone. The good people of Sprawl were safe from the wrath of his curse. The mourner was not spared the aggression of his fellow inmates. Cornering him in the cell, they shanked him with a handmade shiv, leaving him there to bleed to death. Luckily, his shiv was wielded out of a silver spoon, curing him once and for all of the curse. After a fortnight of recovery, he was released back into society. Unfortunately, on his journey back to Scarsborough, he was attacked by a different werewolf, and he's cursed again. It seems if it wasn't for bad luck, this guy would have no bad luck at all.
Huh?
he was cured. Recovered and then cures again. The Crown Prince of Pachard, Phineas Pomp, stumbled back into his lavish lodgings at the palace. Hungry and drunk, he lit the fire and put on a pot of stew before passing out on the floor. He woke next morning with no memory of how he got home or why his room reeked of burnt stroganoff. He did remember a raging party thrown in his honor by the Mages Guild, and the promises he made to them should he be chosen to marry Princess Desdemona. Oh, he made promises. Fun. This Mr. Abernathy was no Abernathy at all. It was a shape-shifting monster. Running into the night, the creature assumed a different identity and gained entry to the sprawl at another gate.
Oh no.
Once inside the sprawl, lost track of it. We lost track of it. Having the ability to take form of anyone made it difficult to track, so whereabouts unknown. Reported later that night that unusually untalkative guardsman Cecile was trying to break his way into the sprawl's armory. Being denied entry, he screamed a high-pitched voice and ran off into the night. Be on the lookout. This creature could be anyone. You guys let it in?
Gosh.
Tyrannus Thanatos was unable to meet with Krator Kargan that night. His promise of sharing secrets of necromancy with the Marbog Empire was unfulfilled. If he had been successful, the Mages Guild and its agendas would have been conveyed to the Marbog Empire, and that alliance was put in place and the Praetor was chosen for marriage. Who knows what nefarious plan could be unfolded. Oh. Dejected, Tyrannus went back to his keep outside the walls of the city and contrived another way to forge his alliance with the Marbogians. He wasn't sure how, but he knew his plan would have to be 100% little gate guard proof. With dreams of holding political office now planted in the scary tree monster's head, he stomped his way to the city clerk's office at City Hall and waited for it to open. The next day he obtained necessary paperwork to run for political office. Unfortunately, he doesn't know how to read or write. Revealing his illiteracy made the city clerk's receptionist laugh out loud. Which angered him, he proceeded to thwomp her into oblivion. When the city clerk showed up finding no respected receptionist, they hired him on the spot to fill their role as political aide. He now was a small cog in the political machine, and would no doubt rise the ranks to hold the title of councillor, or dare we say mayor. When Princess Desdemona returned to the castle, she refused to answer any questions regarding her whereabouts. She issued a royal decree to cut funding to any active rescue missions and put an end to the antiquated practice of shooting rescuers via or choosing adventures via flashy game shows. She lay in bed that night. She reflected on Lil Guardsman's advice. She knew her decision would irreversibly alter the fate of the sprawl and every soul who called it home.
And although the princess has come home, she is still remaining quiet on where she was during her missing time, but frankly, I do not care. She's got that look at me, I'm back attitude, and it reflects in her style. You know it. She was seen returning to the castle rocking those possibly was kidnapped leggings, all while sporting a I might have just run away and ran out of money hooded cloak. What do you think she's gonna be wearing at the wedding? No idea, but no doubt it will complement her chosen spouse's home kingdom. That's right. Princess Desdemona has finally made her choice, and it's Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire. I knew it was going to be them. It was the obvious choice from the get-go. So obviously obvious. So long, Prince Phineas Pomp of the Bertrard Kingdom. You just didn't make the cut. Bye. Bye-bye. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. See ya, wouldn't want to be.
They're just gonna do that forever.
So, she made her choice. Her life is filled with intrigue, and I feel like I am now somehow intertwined with her fate's path.
Where's
Oh,
the
well,
tacos?
off to go see what the gang's up to. There's a note from Dad.
Dear Lil, he'll wish some excuse today why I can't work the guard shed today. Love, Dad.
Back to the guard shed for me. Wait a minute, where's the chronometer? I always leave it right here.
Did you leave it at the
Not
guard
in
shed?
or on. I'm not going anywhere. Nope. It's not in there. There it is. What's it doing under the bed? Spooky. I don't remember putting it there. Wait, what time is it? I don't want to be late. For a time machine, you'd think they...